We need to handle Blackwood and the Dusklands, and then we need to handle the Trident. And eventually, what we're going to do is we're going to start working our way up into the Vale, and we're going to colonize the Vale. And so we'll kind of have this little pocket right here in the center of Westeros, kind of all taken care of, and then we can begin our expansion south or north strategically, however we would like. I doubt we'll go north, simply because it just doesn't make any sense for us to move that way. House Glover's done a good job of maintaining for a little while, to be honest, and has kind of unified the North in a way that hadn't happened yet. So, and then I think the Starks are all gone already. They don't ever last very long in any playthrough, do they? They die out pretty quickly. So that's where we're at with this. Just wanted to kind of give you all an update on what I was thinking. We're going to do something very special in this episode. And so let me get all that set up, and then we'll jump right back in here. Okay, it took a little bit longer than I expected it to, but we're finally finished. Our goal today was to create this, a custom courtier, suggested by one of my favorite subscribers, one of my favorite members of the Bear Pack, Dick White, and suggested a custom courtier that is essentially himself, and pretty good self-portrait. It took me a while to get everything organized. Basically what I did was I copied one of my courtiers into my court, made a bunch of changes, blah blah blah. So one of the biggest things that we're going to do in over the next couple of episodes, and one of our bigger goals, is to find a good spot for Dick White, Dickon. So we're going to raise him to nobility. The goal eventually is to give him the county of Willowwood, which ironically there's already a Dickon there, Dickon Heddle, who was a peasant leader. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to take Dickon, and we're going to make him a nobleman. We're going to give him the lordship. We're going to find him a good wife, and we're going to allow him to be a faithful servant to House Bear for the rest of his days. Actually, there's potential. I didn't do it yet, but I think I'm going to go in and kind of how the Stark loyalists have that trait that gives them positive opinions of anybody from House Stark. I'm going to add that into House Whitewood once we create it, and that will kind of improve and make the modifiers much higher for opinion for that house. That way they're always faithful, and it's kind of cool that they're kind of right there in Willowwood, right on the outskirts of Bear Hall. So yeah, that's the. Is that the one that he wanted? Thought it was. Yeah. Anyways, I didn't mean to second guess myself there, but yeah. So that's kind of the plan for right there. If you would like something similar, I'm not going to be offering it right now, but I kind of have this plan in place. I've been kind of teasing and kind of toying with the idea of doing a Patreon page, and I'm going to wait until we hit a higher number of subscribers. I'm not going to tell you exactly what my goal number is, but once we hit it, then we'll open up the Patreon page, and that will actually be one of the options for you, is to create a custom courtier to exist in the world, and one of our goals will be to get you as that custom courtier onto a seat within the kingdom. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'm excited for it, and it shouldn't take us very long to get to this threshold, but I want to make sure. I don't want to just be one of those people that just has a Patreon page. You know, I want to make sure that it's something that's viable, and also something that's necessary. I don't want to. I don't want it to just kind of sit there. I want it to be useful and be something that you all enjoy, and something that makes you feel even more a part of what this channel is trying to do. So yeah, that will be one of the options, and this is kind of just a trial run to make sure I can even do it feasibly, and I can, apparently. So yeah. Dick, there's your custom courtier. I hope you enjoy it, and decent stats for sure. I'm definitely excited about having another great warrior and an organizer in my kingdom. So yeah, once we're able to kind of have Willowwood. What happens if we revoke? Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this guy to start a plot or something, and then be able to take it from him. You know, arrest him or whatever, and take that, and then give it over to Dickon, and then create House Whitewood. So yeah, let's advance time and see what kind of trouble we can get into now. Oh man, we had a son that died stillborn. Still no congenital traits there though, so but let's name him something that is within the family at least, but isn't one of our top tier names. That's sad. Oh well, there's always next time. Yeah, there's always next time. Let's check in on Prince Atreus and see. Doesn't have any kids still. Oh! Wow. That was kind of crazy. For a second there, I like... Wow. Okay. So a son was born to Prince Atreus and Neris. And, look at that. First man, but looks High Valyrian. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. We're gonna name... let's see. We're gonna name him Aegon. I know we already have a son named Aegon, but he kind of has that better look to him. Aegon Bear. That's fantastic. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so wait, what just happened? Lord Weil is no longer Master at Arms. Oh, Lord Weil died. One of our most powerful vassals. 2 high lordships, and his slow son inherited. Yikes. He has another son who is strong and has gonorrhea. So I think more than likely what's going to happen is this son is going to press his claim for the High Lordship. Yeah. Wow. Okay, well that's interesting. But we have an open counselor position that we need to fill. Chief General. There's Euphrates of Chattering Brook. There's Harwin Brownhill. You know what I really need to do? A Daffin would make a good choice, but doesn't have any of the good fighter traits. And obviously this guy's just a beast. I'm not even sure where this guy came from. 21 years old? He's one of my vassals. What I really need to do is I need to search all men not in prison, doesn't matter if they're married, not rulers, that are in diplomatic range and will accept an invitation to court. And then I need to search for formidable... Nope. Okay, so there are no formidable fighters that I can invite to court. That's just what I needed to check on. Not even if I pay them. Okay, well, and that kind of makes sense, I suppose, because there's a... Yeah. It's kind of a rare trait. So, okay, so we'll have Euphrates take over right there, and we'll actually have him set to... yeah, organize the army is fine. My sons are not old enough to wield swords yet. Yeah, they're getting there, but they're not. Struggle focus. Okay. Excellent. Just looking through all these lordships. We need to designate a regent. Why would I have him be my regent? Wow. Okay. Are we not able to choose our son? Or not our son, our brother. We are. Atreus is going to be our designated regent. I trust that decision. At least it's somebody in-house bear. So there's that. I did realize that if I were to press the claim for Blackwood, it still wouldn't be a part of my kingdom. Although it may be worth it just to try. Yeah, let's do it. Let's claim Blackwood. Why not? We'll claim Blackwood. Alright, let's start organizing the troops, and we'll start moving forward. There's that. There's that. And then this one should be enough to finish, to put us over the top. And Rosby as well. And then just for the sake of doing it, we'll raise up our troops. We'll have all of them disperse right there. Okay. They're doing the same thing. They're combining all of their forces. Sorella of the Sand Ship, the wife of Lord John Thor of Rain House, has been spending a few days in Bear Hall. It's been a very nice experience meeting her. Maybe our peoples are not that different after all. Lord John Thor of Rain House. Rain House is down here. Oh, he's a first man. He's a hunchback, but he's a first man. Oh, 23 entry? I'm cool with him with having a non-aggression pact. Oh, doesn't want it. Whatever. Okay, let's go back up to our troops. There's always so many dragon updates. Okay, so they got Branstone under siege. Let's go and attack them, but first let's do it this way. We will put Neris at the helm, myself on the side, Daphne on the other side. Okay. Let's move forward. Look, they're not even going to run. We're just going to smash them. Sir Garrett is an... Oh, look, there we go. Formidable fighter. It'll cost me 40 gold, but that'll be okay. He'll be a good addition. Oh, look. Here's a perfect opportunity. Okay, so this is kind of the double-edged sword of automatically ending plots. It makes it easier, especially as your kingdom expands, because it's harder for you to actually like manage each individual person and what plots they have. The only problem is it automatically sends a stop plot. So the only way you can imprison somebody that you want to imprison is if they say no. So I have no idea if this guy is going to say no. I'm sure he's going to say yes, otherwise it wouldn't have sent to him. So he's considering this offer. My plan was to try to arrest him and hope that we, were able to accomplish it and it wasn't, there wouldn't be any issues there. It doesn't look like that's going to be possible though. So if I was able to arrest him, I would be able to go ahead and revoke Willowwood and we'd be able to give it to House Whitewood, which we're creating. So the battle's going perfectly right now. Not worried. Uh-oh. Wow, this is not exactly what I needed right now. However, that's okay because we're doing okay in the war against Blackwood. So that's an Andal invasion for those of you that didn't catch that. So Andal invasion just got declared. We're gonna go smash that army right there. Good. That puts us at 99% war score. Wow. I don't recognize my friend Daphne anymore. The things we had in common when we first met and became friends has changed and vanished. Whenever I meet him, I ask myself, is this a person I want to be friends with? Can we really be friends despite all of our differences? Yeah, you're my friend. That's, we had that great adventure together. We're not just going to throw that friendship away. You don't just, all of a sudden, that doesn't ever stop. Oh, look at that. Several vicious rumors have been circulating about me lately. With a lot of effort, I managed to trace them back to Lord Dickon of Willowwood. So, do I have... Can I imprison him? Really? He's the one that's starting vicious rumors about me. I still have vicious rumors. For another 5 years, I have vicious rumors. Oh my gosh, that is so frustrating, guys. Like, if I'm able to trace them back to him, I should be able to arrest him, right? So, Roslyn of Adadale is my ward. 60% chance she gains charitable, and 40% chance she gains lustful, or arbitrary, or chaste. Charitable's better than arbitrary for sure, and lustful's okay. Lustful does not, other than the piety hit, like there's really no issue with lustful. So let's do that. And she's charitable, good. It's always kind of a chance that could happen. Okay, so we have totally decimated his army. And now we'll just siege down. That's 75% war score right there. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this unit in half. Because the garrison here is only 1,200. So an army of 5,000 can definitely handle it. We'll leave Nerys there. And we'll have this guy take his army and head down to Pink Maiden to fight off this Andal invasion. This is one of those situations where you end up with two wars going on that just... Look, there's 100% war score. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead. Quick Gallup poll. Down in the comment section, right now in the video, if you're still watching, thank you so much. If you're still watching, leave a comment down below. Do you think Blackwood is going to join the Kingdom of the Woods? Or do you think it's going to... We're just going to install a new king there? Let's find out. Oh, it's just a new king. Yeah, we're both in a non-aggression pact. Form an alliance. He won't do it. Wow. His opinion of me could increase, so maybe he'll do it after that. No, he still won't. No, I don't. Form alliance. Still won't do it. Even 100% opinion won't do it. You see, that was my issue. I should have, like, forced marriage. Oh, look, I can. He's still my courtier. Arrange marriage between him and... Nope. Maybe betrothal? Nope. Man, we don't have any girls. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get one. We'll force a matrilineal betrothal or marriage, and that'll be our way in. Okay. So there's that. This is currently what we're dealing with. We just basically changed the king of Blackwood. And it doesn't seem like that did much good. But it was worth a shot, I suppose. That at least lets me know, like, we have to actually gain the claims ourselves. Which, you know, that makes forming an empire really, really difficult. Okay, so we won our claim, or we won our war there. Disband the units. Open counselor position. Court physician. Look, I don't want this guy. Is he even... He's a maester. How is he a maester? He has garbage stats. Let me first go here. Where's my court? There it is. It was Orwell, right? Maester Orwell. Or Oswell, that's what it was. Ask to leave court. I lose 5 prestige, and his opinion goes -5. That's fine. Did he leave? Ask to leave court. can't. He can't leave. So he has to be my maester. That's garbage. Okay, serve court. Alright, hopefully we start getting some claims coming through, because honestly, High Lordship of the Trident, it's still a part of that though, isn't it? It's still a part of the kingdom. Send out word that you're looking for a smith to forge for you. Huh. I wonder if this is how we gain a Valyrian steel sword. Let's see. Let's search out a swordsmith and see if that... I don't know if that's specific to the submod. I've actually never used that decision before, so that would be... That'd be really cool if that was the way... I mean, we'll pay for one, Valyrian steel sword. There's no reason why we wouldn't. My master at arms, Euphrates of Chattering Brook, has told me about a remarkable resident in Leicester. He suggested that I invite the man in my court to see his work for myself. If he manages to impress me, I could order my own custom item. Wow. A fine idea. Once Master Arms Euphrates has assured me that the craftsmanship left nothing to be desired, I received him in the throne room. He introduced himself as Master Ryan and gestured towards his numerous assistants, who all carried examples of his work. Does my king have anything special in mind? So this is Ryan the weaponsmith. Can never go wrong with a good sword. I can go a lance. I can go an axe. Or I can go a mace, a sword. A sword, I see. An excellent choice, my king, says Master Ryan, and calls forward the assistant cradling 3 swords in his arms. I have 3 examples of different quality levels here. One must determine what one needs and how much one is willing to pay. However, they would all serve your highness well. So I do not need any frills. Yeah, I thought that may be a Valyrian steel sword, but it's not, so not worried about it. Not gonna make any kind of investment like that, so. Okay, check this out. Look, we had the opportunity to become a duelist. So after a long time of training both day and night, you finally mastered the art of combat. Few could contend with your extensive knowledge of battle techniques. So we gain the trait duelist, which may be perfect because I don't think it's actually going to like change our dual skill modifier to still, it's still -2 because we're still one-eyed and one-handed. But I'll be known as a duelist, and that brings our martial up to 31. That's so crazy. So Rosalind gains the trait just, and she could, oh look, gregarious, that's awesome. So she actually has a lot of the really, aw man, she actually gained gluttonous instead. Huh. Maybe I didn't read that. Wait, I was so excited about getting duelist. So, there's really nothing we can do about one-eyed and one-handed. Because, like, it would be really cool if we could. But there's really no way to grow back an eye or a hand. So, our dual skill modifier is always going to be really low. But we can actually still maintain this great, like, commander status. So that's what I want to do. I want to maintain being a good commander. It's really our only really decent trait. Our learning is fine, but martial's okay. you know, 31 is whatever. The rest of our stats are nothing to call home about. So it's once Trucebreaker finally goes away, which it should, less than a year. So that'll actually go back up to 9. So that'll be a decent stat. But I really need to find a way to gain leads from the rear. That way we don't end up in any sort of, you know, combat on the battlefield. I think Atreus' wife is too old to have kids now. So that's okay. She can she still had a good one right here. I'm excited about that right there. So but yes, keeping with the war focus, still leaves us with the highest martial stat in the country, which is perfect. Exactly how it should be. So we're the greatest commander in the area. Our Master at Arms has a 30, which is great as well. So all of that coming together is really awesome. I'm really excited. We do have some gold to spend, and let's take a look at what we can build. Oh, we need to build patrol posts. That's right. So we'll build patrol posts, and then we'll actually take our Master of Coin and have him oversee construction there. That cuts the time to produce that way, way low. So that'll actually be done 1st of August. So a little under a year now. That's perfect. All right, and then Vicious Rumor should go away by then as well, and we'll be perfect. Look. The Storm King wants to form a proper alliance. He's married to my sister. And that was kind of the point, right? He wants to expand the realm by conquest too. Good luck with that. Good lord. His demence is incredible. So all of these girls are my nieces. And all of them are Andal, aren't they? One of them is quick. That's good. One of them is ugly. That's not quite as good. But that's fine. We can work with quick. I'm excited about that. Okay, so yeah, let's form a proper line so he doesn't, you know, turn around and attack us and try to expand his realm into ours. Although I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing if we won that war. We really need to gain another kingdom, to form another, to form an empire. That would be the perfect way to have all this go. We don't have any claims on the Dusklands. We need to have claims. And I don't know exactly how we'll go about getting all of the claims, but it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, we're going to make this the best kingdom in Westeros.